One area that's highly desirable south of Denver is going to be Highlands Ranch. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things that you need to know before choosing this city as your home.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Pete and Chelsea Sweeney, we are your Colorado real estate family, and what we like to do on this channel is cover Denver and all of its surrounding cities, giving you that boots on the ground expert advice whenever relocating into this beautiful state. So if that's something that interests you and you want to kind of follow along, why don't you hit the subscribe button, little notification bell, and give us a thumbs up if you really do like this video.
Yes, and as much as we love making these videos for you, we love helping even more so with your real estate needs. So whether you are selling or buying in our beautiful state of Colorado and looking for a licensed real estate agent, we're going to put our phone number down below. So give us a call anytime.
If you have been a regular follower of us, you might have noticed that we have been recording inside quite a bit, and that's because Colorado has been super cold. I know you can probably see outside, it doesn't look as cold right now as it has been, but it's definitely with the wind chill and everything crazy cold. All right, let's go and dive in. We're going to be talking about 5 things that you must know about Highlands Ranch, Colorado. First one being the location of Highlands Ranch, Colorado.
Yeah, so this is one of the cities that we have talked about before, especially when covering south of Denver. So if you are looking into Highlands Ranch, this is going to be directly southwest of Denver, and it's not one of the largest cities. If you don't know a lot about these cities, go check out one of the other videos that we've done where we cover some of these cities and how big they are. And Highlands Ranch is not one of the largest, but it is definitely a desirable location.
Yeah, it was definitely the hot spot. When we were growing up here in Colorado, everyone wanted to be in Highlands Ranch. It was the new cool kid on the block. If you want to commute there from Denver, what you're looking at is travel south on I-25 and C-470 straight west. Now, we always talk about the toll that we have here. We have 470. E-470 is on the east side of I-25, and C-470 is on the west side of I-25. West side of I-25 is the portion that you do not have to pay for.
Okay, the second thing that you must know when moving into Highlands Ranch is kind of what it costs to live there. So the cost of living overall, if we're looking at a national average, which is going to be the cost of living index, Peter goes over this all the time. 100 is your national average. Anything above it is going to be more expensive. Anything below it is going to be less expensive. So Colorado as a whole is 120, and Highlands Ranch is 143.1.
And that definitely reflected in the real estate as too. Let's go and dive into the real estate. What does that look like? What is your median sales price? So these numbers that I'm currently going to throw out there are from December of 2022, just because we're in the middle of January. Actually, I guess it's February of
Oh my gosh, we just finished January.
Holy crap, it's like the second day into February, and so we'll get those January numbers soon, but right now what I'm going to throw you is these December of 2022 numbers. Overall, we're talking about your attached and detached median sales price. You're looking at $650,000. Now let's break that down a little bit. What are your single family homes, your detached homes? You're looking at a median sales price of $680,000, whereas if you look at the attached, your condo, townhouses, and home products, you're looking at a median sales price of $416,000. So huge difference between your attached and your detached homes.
Yeah, and this is not a surprise. Growing up, Highlands Ranch was kind of a nicer area. It was newer. Everyone wanted to be in Highlands Ranch, not only for the outdoor activities, but also the homes. And so this is not uncommon that it's still tracking above Denver.
Yeah. The third thing that we're going to cover that you really want to know are the schools in Highlands Ranch, Colorado.
So there are 4 different districts that actually service this area. It's going to be Cherry Creek, Littleton, Jefferson, and Douglas County. Good news is that all 4 of these counties are graded what? A and A minus.
An A and A minus according to niche.com.
Yeah, so you are not going to be falling short in any of these counties to actually find a good school for those little ones.
Yep. The 4th thing we're going to cover are the top neighborhoods in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. The first neighborhood we're going to talk about is East Ridge. And if we're talking about East Ridge, most of these homes were built in the late 80s up into the late 90s. And so it is a little bit older as compared to a few of these other neighborhoods that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, the second one, Backcountry, it was established in 2007. So you're obviously going to be in those kind of 2000 ranges and definitely kind of a newer community.
The third one is West Ridge. And the great thing about West Ridge is it backs to Marcy Park. And so you have beautiful views of the Front Range. And so if you're right along that park right there, you just look at your backyard and see that. And that's why it's become such a popular neighborhood in Highlands Ranch.
The 4th neighborhood that a lot of people are looking at is going to be Indigo Hill. This is going to be late 90s, early 2000s. So not as new as Backcountry, but still, kind of in the middle of the homes we're talking about.
All right. And the 5th and final neighborhood we're going to talk about is the Hearth, which was established in 2005, and they stopped building there in 2011. So those are the top 5 neighborhoods if you're looking at relocating to Highlands Ranch, Colorado.
Now, the other thing too is if you want us to go into those a little deeper, we are thinking about actually doing a neighborhood breakdown. So stick around, subscribe now, because we're going to be covering some of these neighborhoods more in depth and giving you some really awesome B-roll drive-by so you can kind of see it in person.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing is we could talk about these neighborhoods all day long, but you like to get eyes on it. And so we did one of these videos. Actually, I think we did like 4 videos up in Fort Collins covering the north, south, east, and west. We're going to kind of do this more south now too, so maybe we'll be able to get you guys some good video footage of these different neighborhoods. The 5th and final thing that we're going to talk about are things to do in Highlands Ranch. And just real quick, I'm going to share a story with you. So on our honeymoon, we actually met this couple. I mean, they're super nice and stuff. We're out in the catamaran having a blast. Come to find out, he was a state rep for the state of Colorado, and his district was Highlands Ranch. And so anytime I think about Highlands Ranch, I think about him. I think now he's like a state senator or something like that. It was just crazy. And then like he decided to invite us to his birthday.
Yeah.
And we went to a bunch of breweries with him, and we're like, seriously, out all these breweries with state senators and state representatives, and
the funny
we
thing
definitely stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, the funny thing is it was the first time that we had ever gone to a brewery with a bunch of people in like suits.
Yeah.
We dressed for,
Yeah.
okay, we're from
Yeah.
Colorado. We
You know,
dressed in
we
brew
dressed up in-
attire.
yeah, we're like, t-shirt and jeans and stuff,
Yeah,
and
we
they'll come
were
like all,
so cash.
we're like, they're like bringing us around in a limo. We're like, yeah, we definitely
Yeah,
don't
they
fit.
picked us up in a limo and we're like, oh, so jeans was not the attire. We love them. They're so kind. We had no idea when we met them on our honeymoon that they actually lived here, let alone was the state rep. So that was interesting, but we love and adore them. We think about them every time we talk about Highlands Ranch.
Yep.
So the first thing we're gonna be talking about is Civic Green Park. So you guys all know I'm a mom. I love open spaces, being able to take the kids out to do fun things. Civic Green Park is one of those things. It has a splash pad. It has a huge, it almost looks like an amphitheater, but a huge covered picnic area so that you can go and you can pack a lunch with the kids.
Yep.
You're not burning out there while the kids are out on the splash pad. And one thing I do like is if the picnic tables are all booked out, around the splash pad, it's not stadium seating, but it's the tiered seating, like the concrete seating, so that you can like see your kid no matter where you are, and you're not having to sit there and try to be like, lose your kid.
Yep.
So it's a great place. It has a huge green park that they can run around in. So if you're looking to try to get the kids outside, this is definitely a park you have to check out.
And one of my favorite things to do in Highlands Ranch is it's not in Highlands Ranch, technically it's in Littleton, but Chatfield Reservoir, that's where I love to go because, I mean, sometimes I like being a boat bro, we talked about that a little bit, and it's kind of cool being on the back of a boat or, doing the wakeboarding behind the boat and all the cool boat stuff.
And not only that, but Chatfield has our beach. So we don't have beaches, obviously.
We have reservoir beaches.
Yeah, we have reservoir
beaches. So Chatfield
beaches.
has like Boulder Reservoir has a beach.
Yeah.
I think Horsetooth has a beach. So all these,
It's funny that we
all of
call
our
it a
large
beach.
reservoirs, those are our beach. So all of you guys from Cali, I mean, don't diss on us too much. We know you guys
Yes.
have amazing beaches. So
We do what we can, okay? And it might be a reservoir and it's not going to be a super clean ocean beach, but it is sandy, which counts.
Yep.
The other thing is if you are a brewster, there's Grist Brewing Company down there, which is nice because it doesn't just do beer. So if you guys are the first time watching, you don't know that I'm a glutard, but I am, and so I don't drink beer, which is illegal in Colorado. But the good thing about this place is it does have cocktails, and it has wine, and even some food. So it's one of those places where it's a one-stop shop. You can go there whether you drink beer or not for the atmosphere, and it's definitely highly recommended.
I was just thinking, well, I wonder if we went there that night with Kevin
I
and
think
them.
so. In the limo.
In the limo, yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't remember. If you're an adrenaline junkie just like I am, they have K1 Speed go-karting down there. I know it's like a franchise. They're all over, but it's great always having that option if you want to do some indoor go-karting, which is nice for Colorado because if it's snowy and cold out like this, you have a place to go inside to do all that speed demon type stuff.
And of course, for all you shoppers, even though Park Meadows is not technically in Highlands Ranch,
Yep.
it is right there. So you can go over to Park Meadows and get all of your shopping in. No matter what kind of things you like to do, there's definitely something to do anywhere in Highlands Ranch.
Yep.
All right, so we just gave you a quick overview of 5 things that you must know before moving into Highlands Ranch. We're going to start diving into some of these southern cities. So if there's certain things that you want to know, go ahead and comment down below. We do these videos for you.
And of course, guys, we're going to the phone number below one more time right there. Give us a call, give us a text. Doesn't matter day or time. We are there to answer them all. And until next time, we love you. Bye.
Bye.